What's up? What's up? What's up? What we got goings on? All right. Let's do the roll call. Jimmy, what up? What up? Bobs and Weaves, what's up? Kobe, what's up? Eon, what up? Head Huncho, Bud won fair and square. But did he? I said Bud UD. Yep. People typical Mexican fighter. See, okay. Slim Shady gave us he did. Cruz only used high guard. Yeah, that's a fact. What's up, Vaughn? Where you been at, brother man? So, this fight to me was interesting. It was interesting. So you guys remember I predicted both big babies would lose. First one lost. Second one, I think, would have lost if Andy Cruz didn't hurt his hand. I do. You had Bud 8-4. I didn't score it, but when I finished watching the fight, I was left feeling like either Madrimov won or it was a draw. Mark, what's hella echoes in your short? You get a lot of hella echoes in your short. You got a lot of space. What's short? What echoes? What you talking about? No damn echoes. What echoes? I mean, I'll check it. Please don't mention Big Baby losing. Why not? Got fucking stretched out. Matter of fact, that reminds me, I hit up Martin Bacoli, who said he would talk with me. Let's see if he's around. No, he didn't respond yet, but he said he'd talk with me. I'll show you guys. I go, congratulations, man. I picked you to win. Can we do an interview? He goes, hi, no problem. And that is Martin Bacoli. So I'm going to get him up in here at some point. Bud won, but he disrespected Israel. He respected him. He never went for the kill, or he was forced to be tentative by Israel's skills. Let's give Israel the props he deserves. Now, did I not tell everybody in this room, right in the comment, did I not say, Bud's going to win, which, by the way, arguably he didn't, but I said Bud's going to win, but he's going to get a lot of problems and not be what we all expected. And did I not say, tell me right now, did I not say that after this fight, his number one solidified, concrete, cemented spot as pound for pound will drop because he won't be dominant? Did I not say that? I did say it. New George Foreman. Okay. I agree, head honcho. Canelo, KO Bud out of the ring. Yeah. Keep Canelo's name out your M&F mouth. 115, 113, Bud. Yep, I'm with that. Bud won the fight. Madrimov was in the fight, no question, but he didn't win. Word? Did you see all the straight rights? Madrimov Bud was swallowing those shits like they were at an all-you-can-eat buffet. I say Bud, UD, and people say KO. You did. I did. No, you didn't. Word, Eon, because my man right here says I did. I know what I said. That's what I thought. I said Bud's going to win, but he's going to give him a lot more problems. He's going to get a lot more problems than people expected. And I said that his number one position, pound for pound, will not be solid after this. There's no way you could have Bud over Inoue right now after that performance. You can't. There's no way you could have Bud. Nah. What's up, Kalia? I scored it. Okay. Had it a draw. Well, whoop, there it is. Whoop. There it is. think Bud won, but I guarantee he don't want a rematch. There you go. There you go. Nah, I'm trolling. Yeah, stop trolling. Give me my props. Nah, this fight actually proved that Bud deserves to be number one pound for pound. He said toe-to-toe danger. Get out of here. I think it was a great fight. You really? Because I found it quite lackluster. You did not. Parts of it. The only thing exciting was, oh shit, Bud might lose. Let's lock in. Our eyeballs were locked because we thought Bud might lose. Madrimov took a page out of Usyk. Yup, absolutely. Constant herky jerky head, waist, and foot movement. I knew Rayo would outbox Chihuahua dog. That's racist, first of all. So let's hit you with it. That's extremely racist. Hopefully you're Hispanic, but let's hit you.
Oh, that's racist.
That's for starters. When they had Bud walking out as if he was a champ for the ring walk, says it all. What does that mean? Madrimov landed some right hands here and there. But Bud's combos and jobs. What combos? Neither man was really landing much. But Madrimov's was more consistent. Straight right, straight right. Every time Bud would throw a punch, Madrimov would clip him either right after or as Bud's throwing. Because Bud did not get out of that southpaw stance almost at all. And Madrimov stayed conventional. So he knew that straight right would land. If I was Bud, see, Bud was on, I don't know those you saw me on TBV, but I was commentating the fight. Bud was on some like ego shit because the way he came in, he wasn't able to outthink and solve Madrimov's the puzzle the way Bud was. So instead of switching up, switching stances, throwing different combinations, he just kept trying to win in the way in which he was not really being successful. And that sometimes we do that as fighters. Like I remember going in there with this dude, right? And I would just shoot a lead left hook. And as I did it, he would shoot a lead left hook too when we both land. Right? And then I kept being like, oh shit, he's almost as fast. Or I'd be like, oh, he's able to pick off my left hook because I was really fast, guys. So I could land 99 out of 10 times I'll land on somebody and they can't get out of the way because my reflexes were faster. And I'm not, you can look at my videos, like that's just what it is. So I'm sparring this dude and I start throwing this lead left hook and he is throwing his at the same time, showing that he's almost as fast as me. And I did it 2 times. And after the second time, what I should have done was I should have feinted like this and then thrown a straight right down the pipe because all he kept doing was hooking with me. But instead of doing that, which would have caught him, my ego kicked in like, oh shit, this guy's almost as fast as me. Let me show him that I could actually throw up a hook faster. So you get what I'm saying? So instead of doing the smart thing of switching up and throwing a straight right down the pipe, almost faking him, my ego kicked in like, oh shit, let me show him that I'm faster. Let me stick to the same thing and just be faster than him. I'll try and it'll work. And that's what Bud was doing. It at least seemed like to me. Wait, you're going to give me a link? A link about what? Mind you, this was him coming back from a year layoff. Yeah, but I guarantee you he's been in the gym. It's not just a year cold turkey. Here's the scorecards. What about him? Who cares? Felt like Bud was defending belts instead of challenging and taking them. Okay. I mean, the fight was boring at points. It was just straight boring at points, you know? I found myself like, because Madrimov was doing what he had to do, because even though Madrimov, I think, was a champion, he was really the challenger in everybody's eyes. So he had to wait, and Bud just waited. Bud felt the power, because Bud got stumbled, literally got knocked back where he took a stumble. Now, it wasn't hurt. To me, there's a difference between being hurt and stumbled. He was stumbled, where you get hit and it knocks you back like a couple steps, but you're not wobbly. You're totally coherent. You're not dazed. You just get knocked like it makes you take a step back from the shot. Bud got stumbled at least 2 or 3 times from those straight rights, and a couple of those hooks landed something vicious. Let's see what we got. Felt like Bud was, oh, you said that. Nello beats the brakes off, but yeah, I don't think he should fight Bud. Stinger from above. What do you think about Ruiz Miller? I thought Miller beat him. I thought Miller should have beat him, but Ruiz clearly had a hurt hand. That big ass swelling on the hand, you can't fake that. What's up, Jessica? Bud won 7-5. Okay. I had it 5-5 going into the 11th. Bud clearly won the last 2 rounds. I thought Bud won the last round. I thought Madrimov won the 11th, if I remember correctly. But yes, very close fight. Judges had Rayo winning split. Oh, yeah. I mean, Rayo won that fight. I mean, that's no question. Madrimov got stumbled too, though. Maybe, but no more than once. Bud got stumbled more. Bud got way more clean shots landed on him. Clean shots, you know? Yeah. What about Rayo Valenzuela now that he beat Pitbull? Who should he fight next? Maybe Haney. Yeah. Some people have been saying Haney. That's not a bad fight for him. Haney'd be a good fight for him. Rayochenko. I need the full fight, not gonna lie. Okay. I think Haney outboxes him. Yeah, Pitbull is just extremely one-dimensional. So did Madrimov with the uppercuts. Madrimov arguably won that fight. So to me, remember, my criteria for pound are skill level, dominance, and accomplishment. So that part just removed Bud's dominance, right? So now you have guys like Inoue and Tank who are more dominant. But Tank's resume is so much weaker than Bud's that I still got to keep Bud over Tank. But I got Inoue for number 1 now, pound for pound in the world. Yeah, Madrimov was getting hit with uppercuts all night. All night? Eon, I bet you anything you were going for Bud. Because all night's ridiculous. Madrimov got hit one time I can remember. He got hit with 2 uppercuts in a row. But when you root for him, your brain goes to all night. What are you talking about all night? Neither guy got hit with any. The only thing that landed repeatedly throughout the fight was with Bud's lead straight right hands. That's the only thing that landed repeatedly. That's it. Which is why I think he might have won the fight. I fell asleep before the Bud fight. Yeah. Rayo versus Haney would be a good fight. Yeah. Much respect to Jared Anderson. He showed heart and skill, but he got caught. He's a big dude that he fought. Bud had Madrimov hurt too. Neither man had either man hurt. Bud, if I remember, maybe it's about even how many times they stumbled each other. That's even, but the amount of clean shots landed is not even. Madrimov landed way more clean, shots on Bud, especially one at a time. Pop, pop. Like way more. Pitbull loss was biggest upset. A lot of people. I had Pitbull winning too, so I was wrong. Madrimov, Tim Zhu. Ooh, that's some Eastern European shit right there. I like that. The next great American heavyweight, Richard Torres. No disrespect to Richard, right? I've interviewed Richard. I think he's cool. He's an interesting dude, funny. I think he's too small, which is weird because I think he's 6'1", like 225. But something about him, I feel like if he campaigned at cruiserweight, he could really be one of the greats. I think he's too small. And in today's heavyweights, dudes are 6'9". That Richard Torres is barely. I think he's 6'1". He's barely 6'1". He might just be 6 feet. So, no, it seems like you going for Madrimov. I'm not going for anybody. That's just what I saw. Not at all. I like Bud, but to say, yeah, you do like Bud. See, saying he's landing uppercuts all night is a wild talk. Bud didn't land anything all night. Madrimov didn't land anything all night except the straight rights. It was a very lackluster fight. So don't let the bias glaze over you. The Bud Glazer has gotten out of hand. Yep. Agreed. Che Pitt, what up? What up? What up? You think Madrimov can beat Zhu? I like how you didn't even bother trying to spell Zhu. You just fuck it. Bronx Zhu. He could. Yeah, I think he would. Madrimov's very talented. He didn't open up because he knows how dangerous Bud is. But when Madrimov opens up, you're in trouble. Bud is just such a superb counterpuncher. You can't be just opening up on Bud like that. Bud needs to stay away from Canelo. His power didn't. Yeah, I mean, come on. That's a fact. His power didn't. Yeah. I think that is the cleanest Bud has been hit, maybe. Exactly. See, yeah, now you're not being biased. Appreciate you. That's absolutely right. Matter of fact, just for that.
Homie, don't play that.
Absolutely right. Nobody's hit him that clean. Nobody. So it means Pitbull rematch. Nobody wants to see. Guys, please, for the love of baby Jesus and Mother Mary, stop talking about rematching Tank and Pitbull rematch. Nobody wants to see Tank and Pitbull 2. Why? Why? Tank clearly won that fight. Why the fuck would he fight somebody who was tough, first off, and that he already beat without any controversy? And apparently one hand. Why? He's not fighting him again. I would never fight a fighter who I already beat and it was tough. Like, yeah, if there's controversy, if it was mad close, okay. Very talented. Pitbull don't deserve a rematch with it. Thank you, head honcho. Thank you. No, not all night, but Bud landed uppercuts in the early and later. He landed a few here or there. Yeah, nobody landed shit all night except Madrimov. Madrimov, guys in the chat, tell me right now, am I false saying that Madrimov was landing that straight right lead or counter all night? Am I false? Say yes, false, no. Because I know I'm not, but that's the only thing that landed all night. I heard Shakur sign with Matchroom. I don't know. Bud versus Ennis. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Madrimov beats a lot. Only Bud, Spence, maybe. Spence? Okay. Now you're wilding out. I think. Yes, Madrimov's. Yep. Yep. It landed clean and was landing all night. He was and he hit a Bud with a couple hard ass. Another thing that was landing with Madrimov, he didn't throw it much. His lead left hook was landing too, but he didn't throw it much. The issue with Anderson is his heart. Nah. Well, yes, I don't think he wants to be there. True that. Loma and Shakur duck tank, so what does this make them? I don't know, man. Charlo Madrimov will go crazy. Charlo, contrary to his tweet, I don't think he's fighting again. Like, he's exciting to watch because he's a bit of a wild card as a fighter and as a personality, but I don't think he's fighting again. Why does this keep getting blurry? Yeah, I don't think he's fighting again. You guys think Charlo's fighting again? Because I don't. I'd like to see him fight. When did Shakur get an offer from Tank and didn't? Who the fuck knows? Let's not speculate on offers, because unless you're the fighter or their management or their promotion, you don't know what they got. So let's not go into all that. Madrimov beats Spence. Agreed. And Charlo has been inactive for so long. Agreed. Anderson always has to clean up his defense. I said years ago he took too many hits and he would. I said years ago too. He's a good fighter, but he's not. That was our last. I guess Richard Torres, but that was our last American heavyweight hope. Now the fucking belts are staying in Europe, apparently. Straight up and down, like 6 o'clock in Europe. The new spot is so big. You've had several different backgrounds. Yeah, man, it is big. It is. And just again, let me reiterate, so you guys don't think I'm balling, because I'm not. Once I am, I'll do giveaways and shit. This is cheaper than my 2-bedroom apartment that I just moved from. It's cheaper here. Significantly, as a matter of fact. What about Andy Ruiz Jr.? I didn't watch Andy Ruiz. Oh, wait, I did watch Andy Ruiz, excuse me. Do you think he didn't throw enough punches? He looked tired, but it turns out afterwards it could have been because his hand. Let me not say could have been. When you see the bone protruding and the swelling, it was because of his hand. So, Hamza. What's up, brother? Alhamdulillah. Zoo versus Madrimov, great fight. I got Madrimov. Ortiz versus Crawford, great fight. I don't think Crawford will fight Ortiz though. Cody, what up? I like Bud and being a fan, I think he won. Don't do that. Don't do that, Cody. Cody, don't do that.
We don't play that.
Go with who you think really won. Go with your analysis. Don't go with who you like. That's not a real boxing fan. However, you have to take the belt from the champ. I disagree with that. By the way, for the record, that you have to take the belt. Do you know what that means? Do you know what you guys are saying when you say you have to take the belt from the champ? Do you understand what you're saying? That the rules of boxing, clean punches landed, clean punches missed, they don't apply. You have to do extra. That's what you're saying. No. If somebody hits you more than you hit them, you win. I don't give a fuck if you have a belt or if you have a crown or if you have a corset or if you're wearing leggings. Doesn't matter. You hit the person more than they hit you, you win. That's bullshit. You got to take it from the champ. I never believe that. If Bud fights Nello, he'll be selling his O. I think Nello. Yeah, I agree. It's too big. What do you think American boxing is on the decline? No talented heavyweight champions from America. I mean, simple. Was good, Isaiah? Because Miller is a big dude. Okay. Bud would beat Ortiz. New Yorkers bought up all the houses here and changed the market forever. Oh yeah, that's right. You're in CT. Shit, I'm renting this. So shit, I am renting. So look at these Soviet, Eastern European, Asian nations. Yep, that's right. That's right. Last night was a great night of boxing. It was dope. Hazma indeed. I had Bud. Look, I don't think Bud 7-5 is crazy either, right? But I also don't think Madrimov winning is crazy. And a draw for sure isn't crazy to me. I had Madrimov. I had Madrimov winning. I gave him 7 rounds, I'd say. But, it's hard to tell. You know what I mean? I should watch it again, which is what I usually do when there's a fight that I think is that close. So I'll do that, and maybe my opinion will change. Because it's different when you slow it down. You could zoom it in. You could slow motion everything. It's different. Could Benavidez take on? No, man, get out of here with that. Benavidez, 6'3", 175-pounder, takes on Bud, who barely got away with his life against a 154-pounder, who's 5'9". Come on, goofy talk. Matter of fact, I'll give you one.
Get the fuck out of here!
That's what you get for that comment. Bud won and lost at the same time. Definitely got exposed. He looks extremely beatable. I don't like the word exposed, Justin. That almost makes it seem like he was lying to us. He wasn't. But I agree with everything else you said. He won and he lost. I don't even think he won fully, but you're right. Eon the boxer is getting gold, apparently. What boxer? Oh, the female? Nothing. You're talking about the female, right? Khalif? Imani Khalif? Is that what you're talking about? The one that I did a whole video on? Dubois versus AJ, not Boubois. I got AJ. Knockout. That was a long boxing. I know, man. Wild. Did you see your poll? 7% of people have Bud. I know. Most people think that Bud won. I already saw that when I was last night. I was on the Boxing Voice. It was like 3,000 people. We asked right there and then. And same shit. It was. I would say it's about 70% thought Bud won. That's fine. And I'm not wrong because it's subjective. Now I have to watch it again, and then I'll say I'm wrong if I watch it again and reconsider. But it's subjective, so how could I be wrong? DB would obliterate Bud. Hell yeah, he would. He wasn't exposed. Madrimov is good. True. Morel seemed pretty limited. I don't remember. You guys know how I have a radar, right? I'd call it casual, but to me, it's just my radar. Here's my radar, and Morel's here. He needs to go here to hit the radar. So I don't even really watch Morel yet. I think he's way too inexperienced and just started boxing. So, or if he fights somebody of note, then I'll watch. Is Madrimov stronger than Brian Castano? It'll sure look that way. Corso's the best? Yeah, of course. What a shake? Shake, Sinora. You think 54 Charlos could beat that, Matt? Nope. I got to give you your flowers. Marco, apparently Khalif has a super rare genetic disorder and is a woman. She's clearly a woman. I don't even know if she has a genetic disorder. She either has a genetic disorder or she's taken testosterone on her own accord, but she's definitely born a woman. Her father went on. I found a clip of her father showing her fucking birth certificate on air. The original. You think Andy and Miller run it back? Yeah, definitely. You were the first boxing channel to cover it, I believe. Maybe. According to Sean Porter, it was 9-2. Sean had what 9-2? What heck? What do you mean 9-2? That wouldn't make sense. That's 11. What's 9-2 mean? You're confusing me. Madrimov would give just about every 54-pounder fits. Yep, absolutely. He fought at 75 amateur too. Who did? Who fought at 75 as amateur? Bud? No, he did not. Sean Porter had Bud winning 9-3. Okay. I'm actually going to be on Sean Porter's podcast. He's getting me on the Porter way next week, so we'll talk about it. I'll see what the hell he's. I gotta watch it again though, so I could really know what I'm saying because I'm just going off how I felt. I remember being like, I think Madrimov won this, but it was close. Charlo twins could be superstars. Unfortunately, they handled their careers wrong. They didn't handle it wrong. They just have mental health issues. What are you gonna do? One has straight up mental health issues. The other one is like beating his wife, or I don't know if he beats his wife. Let me not say that allegedly, but I think he has domestic issues. I think. What up, D Wayne? Did you hear about Japan keeping Ryan occupied? Nope. Let's go. PWP and Marco boxing. Hell yeah. Sean Porter 10-2 for Bud. Yeah, that's a little wild. Next week, I'm going to tune in. Yeah, I'll let you guys know. Porter was on his knees for whoa. Don't disrespect the man. He's one of the greatest pressure fighters who ever did it. Sean was bad on commentary. I didn't hear him. I love Sean though. He was saying Bud is done. I did hear that. Yeah. I don't agree with that at all, but again, boxing's subjective. Got to give Bud credit for being patient, landing sharper punches. Madrimov's body movement and punch selection saved him from being knocked out. What? You're wilding out. That was a weird backhanded compliment there, Sheik. DAZN, Sean Porter versus Floyd. Floyd, come on. Shakur and Loma. Yep, I saw it. I saw the video. Sean Porter was glazing Bud, but you got to keep it cordial. That was a catchy fight. I had Bud, but Madrimov had it tricky. We mean had it tricky. Had it tricky sounds a little. Fruity. Just a little. Fruity. Bud won't see another fighter like Madrimov. Yeah, agreed. I'm sending that clip to Sean. What clip? What you talking about? Madrimov reminds me of Usyk. Yep. A lot of constant head movement, constant and foot movement. Absolutely, the movement. Loma too, kind of. Was not glazing Crawford. He was just showing respect to a fighter who he fought. That's true. I mean, Crawford stopped him. Although I don't know if Crawford would have stopped him if his pops didn't jump in. Porter's pops, but that's a different story. My opinion, Bud cracked a tricky code last night. Yeah, he took some good shots. Bud got hit more than Madrimov got hit. I mean, am I bugging? Can you guys really say all the times that straight right landed in sync with the lead left hooks and all the other shots? You're really telling me that Bud landed more punches? Because to me, that's what I walk away from the fight was thinking. And I got to watch again. Bud clearly got hit more. Like Madrimov landed more punches. Simple. Yeah, he didn't hurt him really. He stumbled him a couple. He didn't hurt him. He wasn't knocking around the ring. Madrimov landed more punches. Am I bugging? Clearly more. Not like a lot more, but more. That's what the fight was. Am I wiling out? Tell me. You're bugging. Get out of here. I felt like Pitbull was too weight trained last night. I don't know about that. Bud landed more shots in total. Okay, I'm not talking about what punch stats said because those aren't always accurate from your eyeballs. And Eon, you're going for Bud, so I can't trust your bias ass. Anybody else in here who's not biased, who wasn't going for Bud, tell me. Evolvers better be is going to fight of the year, hopefully. Crawford landed more punches. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not CompuBox. Okay, I'm Wyland. Here we go. Madrimov hit gloves a lot. Okay. That straight was landing clean. Thank you. I had Bud winning by 2 rounds. That's what a lot of people have there. Des 7-5 is a big one. They have to promote Bivolvers better be more. True. When is it? When is that fight? When is Bivolvers better be? I just said Bud got hit with cleaner shots. Who landed more? I think Madrimov landed more. Bud landed 95. I don't believe that. I do not believe that. If I didn't have a life, I would turn that fight on slow motion every fucking round and tally the shots landed myself because I don't believe that. But I do have a life, so I don't have time for that. October, okay. Bud mops the floor, Madrimov for you. Bivol mops. Yeah, Bivol's too big. Better be versus Bivol October 12th. Dope. Bud was always in. Yeah, that's another thing too. He was on his. No, I mean, Madrimov was doing a lot of feinting. You see how effective that is when you keep somebody like constantly. October 12th. Oh, there's this game my kids play where you're like a zombie and you have to pick them up and throw them off the top of roofs and buildings. I forget the name of it. I think it's a Wii game. Or is it a PlayStation game, maybe? Play PS5 game, maybe? That's what Madrimov reminded me was constantly like. Where the dudes look almost drunk. Bud is looking to maximize money. What does he fight Canelo or come on? Obviously Canelo. Look at his face, then look at Crawford's face. You have a point there, but Dwayne, complexion's the main thing. Obviously, dudes with darker skin, it's harder to see bruises than white, pale as fuck Russians. So that's really not the case. I heard Shakur Zapedo on Bivol undercard. Okay. PG Beats, what up, blood? Bud won because he didn't do him like he did Spence casuals. I thought Bud lost. PG. So I'm not a casual. It was close. I got to watch again to really stand on it. But that's what I left. That's why I turned off the TV thinking. That's the impression it left. Bud got hit with more and clean and consistent shots throughout the whole fight, the course of the fight. These guys from former Soviet Union are so yep. Well, not all of them, but Bud is a dark skin and had a puffy eye. Yeah, he did have a puffy eye. That's true. Eddie Hearn was really upset about the fight. What do you mean? Upset how? He fucked Bud. Yeah, he did. Bud was a lot on his bike. Yep, he was. Hello, ghetto. You got a point. Marco, did you ever have scar tissue? Nope, I never got cut before. I never got cut, thank God. If Bud had fair skin, his left eye would have looked crazy. That's what I'm saying. Miles, what up? Marco with a K. Miles with a MYLS. Eh? Eh. He felt like Madrimov was robbed. I can't argue with that. Crawford 100% won. I'm biased because you know the fighters that I look up to. Yep. Well, at least you admit you're biased. Believe that a lot of feel like you because everyone is used to seeing Bud dominate. So when he didn't do that, yep. Bud caught Madrimov with plenty of clean shots, and he had him bothered. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying Madrimov did that more. That's all. What up, Gnarly? Or Ray? Bud lose to you? I think so. Brother, I know you know boxing, but Bud had more cleaner shots. He could see. To me, I disagree. PG, he did not have cleaner shots. Madrimov was landing that straight right all night. The only thing that was landing in that fight, the only thing, because it was pretty lackluster, because they were both so tentative, was that straight right by Madrimov. And controlling the fight, absolutely not. Madrimov kept faking, keeping Bud. Bud was totally tentative, was not going forward. So how's he controlling it? Marco, what up, Doe? What up, D-Town? Crawford won those 2 straight uppercuts in round 12. Another round, Bud would have knocked him out. Okay, Shred, you're wiling. Like, you're definitely drunk right now. He would have knocked him out. Neither guy was knocking anybody out in that fight. That shit was apparent after about round 3. Do you think this fight is Bud's Castillo? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so far. Yep. Good comparison. He's referring to Floyd Mayweather, who many believe, including myself, that he lost to Jose Luis Castillo in the first fight. But he rematched him. Who do you think wins? Come on, Canelo. I always thought Canelo. He's too big. People sleep on the Soviet fighters. Yeah. Boxing is business. You know, Bud was going to win the fight unless he got knocked. Well, if that's true, that's fucked up. Madrimov has a chin. That's a fact. So does Bud. Wait until the full fight is released. Y'all have a different perspective and better understanding of how Crawford won. Released? Isn't it on right now? Can't you go watch it right now? On DAZN.com or a YouTube channel, DAZN's YouTube channel. They release shit right away. They're trying to make money. I don't even think they paid Ryan or Devin yet, those cheap bastards. Crawford was trying to be careful because he let the new weight class. Yep, true. He also felt that power and that speed. Madrimov landed cleaner shots. Agreed, Hamza. Eddie Hearn said he feels like Benavidez won't last with Canelo because he doesn't want to take. Well, that's goofy. I think Benavidez stops Canelo. Alberto, Crawford versus Canelo will never happen. Agreed with that too. Mark, I was so mad I fell asleep when the fight began. Well, that's because you're 15 and you were probably selling your lemonade stand. Wore you out? You know what I'm saying? You worked hard, your lemonade stand. Then you had to trade a couple of your Pokemon cards and you went to sleep in your race car bed. I get it. Huncho, I agree. Bud and Bomac changed their 2-0 fight. Yeah, absolutely. Well, what'd they say afterwards? Did they change it? That's funny. I didn't hear them change it, but I believe you. You couldn't sleep? Well, word life. Papi Chu. Now, what else we got, people? It was very good. It was a little boring, though, no? Everybody, say yes or no. Say yes, boring, no, boring. And I don't mean boring as a whole, but a little. Yes, boring or no boring? Please tell me right there in those comments. Ooh, I'm not pointing the right way. There we go. There we go. Comments. Yes, boring, no boring. What do we think? I found it a little boring. Boring. There we go. Marco, the fight card was dragged out. I fell asleep. I want to see Super Fight Tank anyway. That'd be cool. Kind of boring. Agreed. Haha, you're not funny. I think I'm funny. Bud having a big 12th round was Madrimov running out of gas. You loved it? Okay. For me, it wasn't boring. Okay. I'm a Shakur fan. I think first rounds were boring to me. There you go. I was too into it. Okay. No boring. Okay. 2 boring national anthems too. Not boring. Okay, so it seems like most of you thought it was not boring. But what excited me about it was, oh shit. I know I said this already earlier in this broadcast, but Bud might lose. Like shit. That's what kept me peeled. Bud might lose because he was getting clipped and stumbled. My favorite fight was seeing fake Big Baby get knocked out. Oh man, why? What did he ever do to you? He's a nice kid. He's quiet. If anything, the other Big Baby people would want to see him get knocked out because he talks so much shit. He showed heart though, the other Big Baby, so that was good. I don't like the zone commentator. He hams it up too much. Hams it up how? What do you mean? When fake Big Baby said he doesn't want to be a world champion, yeah, well, he's probably. I think Jared Anderson, excuse me, has a lot of relief. I think he had a lot of pressure on him. I mean, not I think he did. He even said it. He cried about it. So getting that loss takes the pressure off. He might come back stronger now when the pressure's off him. We'll see though. Yeah, I thought Bud was going to lose. I was nervous. I was like, Bud better come up. Yep. He just be talking to talk. Just call the play. Which guy are you talking about? Maddox? Chris Maddox? I feel like Madrimov didn't commit to any body work, even though I feel like he's athletic. Yeah, he didn't. That's a good point. Blue Blood is reporting that Turkey just made an offer to Canelo. I believe Blue Blood's my man, first of all. Big shout out to him. I believe he did make an offer. But what I keep saying, and I'm standing on that shit, standing on it like a bus stop. No, that didn't make sense. Standing on it like home plate is that Canelo does not, I repeat, I'm standing on this like home plate. Canelo does not want to fight Bud. Let me rephrase that. Will not fight Bud because he does not want to do so. That's what I do believe. I believe Turkey made the offer. Crawford better stay. Yep. Salute Marco. What up, Kenny? No Todd Grissom. I don't know what that means. Oh, Todd Grissom's the announcer? Who the fuck is that? I seen that too. Jared Anderson was like the next best heavyweight so much, but yeah. Sean Porter was biased because he's friends with Bud. You might be right. Not friends. Here's something you guys have to understand, and I've seen this. When you ask fighters who's better between somebody that beat them or somebody that they like, he's going to say the guy who beat him is better, because then what's that make him? Right? If the only person better is the one who beat them, that makes them second best. But if they're saying, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 different dudes are better than the guy who beat me, well, where's that make you? That makes you sixth place now. So a lot of times when guys lose to certain people, they always say the person who beats them is always the best and always the winner, because then that makes them second. You get what I'm saying? You can't be saying that the dude who beat you isn't even that good. So that's what that is, I believe. Canelo would eat Bud's punches for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? No. What movie is that from? Why wouldn't Canelo want to fight Bud? He said it, Justin. He said it. You haven't seen it? He said it. High risk, low reward. Nothing to gain, a lot to lose. Beating somebody 2-3 divisions lower than him, he gets no credit. Bud's not even that big of a draw financially. Yet, if he loses to him, he's a laughing stock. It ruins his legacy because a dude 3 divisions lighter is beat him. So that's why. Crawford hurt him a few times. He never hurt Crawford. I agree. I don't know if he hurt Crawford, but he stumbled him. There's a difference to me. Yeah, I agree. I think Canelo's too big. Yep. At one point, Sean said he had to fight. Yeah, well, that's wild. Happy Gilmore. There you go, Jay Pitt. You're my age, you know. Nah, this is the correct answer. Crawford will actually be bigger than Canelo. Are you? What? Crawford will be bigger than Canelo?
Get the fuck out of here!
Look at me! I'm the waterboard, dude!
What you talking about, Willis?
The fuck? Sometimes it's vice versa. Tank rooting for a little one. Nothing going. He'll gain millions. I don't like fake Big Baby because he doesn't love boxing. It's a hard sport to love sometimes when it don't love you back. Young blood. Sergio was very biased during commentary. Sergio, who? Mora? He kept rooting for the underdog because he was always the underdog. Okay, there you go. Same people that are pushing for that fight would give Nello 0 credit. Yep. Stinger from above. Crawford needs to stay away from Canelo. That, my friend, is a fact. Factual and actual. Yang was proposed. Ooh. 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 Damn. I don't know. I gotta go with Bacoli. Maybe, but really hard to pick that one. You don't have to love boxing to be great. Mikey damn, why you shit on Mikey Garcia? You think Zhang stoppage? Oh, that'd be a great fight. Great fight. I like Bacoli. Zhang isn't active enough, and he's not disciplined enough. Motherfucker's too heavy. He's too heavy. He's not Andy Cruz or big, but he is almost there. He's too heavy. And what's he do? His last fight comes in even heavier and has even a lower lower output of punches. Yeah, Crawford can't fuck with. Yeah, no, he can't go to 68. I didn't get to see Pitbull fight. I heard he got robbed. Huh? Pitbull got robbed? No. Pitbull lost. Bud should fight the winner of Danny versus Lara. Yeah. A lot of people think Canelo could be cherry picking of his age. Maybe. Canelo will be way bigger than Crawford. Hell yeah. Come on. Way bigger. Zhang gets tired after the fifth. Yeah, after the 5th second of round 1. You feel me? Yeah, now that would be no good. Yo, guys, I gotta get up early as shit tomorrow, like 7. I gotta be in fucking Brooklyn by 9 a.m. Not into it. I was in Brooklyn tonight. Actually, Staten Island and Brooklyn. Against Parker, he got tired. Yeah, man. He got tired against Parker. He got tired his last fight. Coley's a hype job. Word? How so? I mean, Michael Hunter knocked him out. So, and Michael Hunter's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. The only loss Michael Hunter has is to Usyk. But Michael Hunter's not like a, stellar fighter. Wait, give me 1 second, guys. My bad. Oh, I'm back. My bad. Okay. The only champion I respect is Lopez. That's weird. Pitbull did not get robbed. No, he did not get robbed. You think Andy will win the rematch? Yes. You saw what Andy was doing to him the first 2-3 rounds when he was blasting off those combinations? Lopez should try to go undisputed. I mean, it's not like he's not trying. Who the fuck doesn't want to be undisputed? Collier would lose to any top heavyweight. I can give him them problems, though. Okay. No, Venezuela won that fight. Yeah, he won. Yeah, Rayo won. Rayo won, no problem. Pitbull is extremely one-dimensional. That, my peoples, is the problematic. You feel me? What else we got, peoples? Talk to you, boy. Do you think Pitbull fighting was... No? No, because Pitbull is always coming... All right, here's the thing. A fighter that never gets hurt, always comes forward, and throws really hard punches, they're always exciting. So, no, he's exciting to watch. And the whole fight, I'm like, I kind of knew, though, after like the 5th or 6th round, I knew that he can't hurt Rayo. Because, he landed a couple punches on Rayo, didn't really do much. Rayo's defense. See, Rayo, by the way, did you guys see the height difference? 5'4", and 5'10". There's a 6-inch height difference. I'm not even trying to be funny right now, but Ryo looked like he was fighting a toddler. He looked like he was squaring up against Webster. Like, he looked like he was fighting a toddler. The size difference. So the point is, and I've been in there a couple times with dudes so much shorter that I could just lean away and they can't touch me. And why that's great is because you're not going like this where your vision's blocked. You're not turning, you're not moving, you're not getting out of the way. All you have to do is lean back. And when you lean back, your vision, your sight, you're aware, everything remains intact. So you can counter immediately. You can do whatever you want. And so you could punch too. If so you're still in the pocket, but you move back with your waist because you're so tall. So you can see everything coming, and you could throw punches just as easily that can land because they're within your range when you're that tall, but you're out of theirs. So that's how I knew right away. I'm like, this size difference, Ryo's not going to get hurt. Because a couple times punches landed, they didn't really bother him, but then he clearly showed that all he has to do is just literally lean back. Rayo was too tall. Yep, that's what I said. Why is Pitbull fighting at 40s? Because he's fucking frame. Look at Tank. Tank's only about an inch taller. They're just small but stocky dudes. Rayo fought the perfect fight. Yeah, he fought a good fight. Ryo's power is nothing special. Ryo is upper middle class. Right? I'd say he's not upper class, he's upper middle. So as upper middle, you can be a world champion as he is now. You have the tools to possibly beat anybody, but you're probably going to lose to the established upperclassmen. You get what I'm saying? If Ryo was the same size, do you think Pitbull could have won or made it a draw? Yes. He would have beat him. Because Pitbull was more aggressive, hit harder, and had a better chin. My bad, I didn't mean to say trash, but okay. This is the best version of Ryo we've seen. Robert had him. Yeah, Robert too. I should interview Robert again. That's my man's in them. Yo, you think Bohua Chuck has I don't know who the fuck that is. Who's Bohua Chuck? And why does he not change his name to just Chuck? Or Bo? If that's my last name, that verbal nightmare, my name's going to be Bo or Chuck. Not some shit that sounds like what you say when somebody sneezes in Albania. Bohua Chuck. The fuck is that? If Shakur Stevenson beat Pitbull the same way, people would have said Pitbull was robbed. Disagreed. You're a Shakur fan, huh? Eon, you know boxing. You're a good dude. But sometimes when you get on this bias train, you ride that shit until the wheel falls off. You ride it until the wheels fall off. Nobody would say that. Ryo clearly beat him. Who the hell thought? He hit him way more and didn't get hit nearly as much. That's a clear victory. I'd love to see Virgil versus Bud. Yeah. What up, Trick? My dude. Texas in the house. My man. This is the OG Anthony right here. What up, Anthony? What doesn't make sense to me is when Spence wanted to fight Canelo and had a car flip on him, nobody said Errol. What you mean? What? You're Trick. You drunk? This dude's drunk. Publish family name. No, Maine, it's true. People hate that dude. Until I see him and Haney fight, Lopez is. What the hell's is you guys talking about? I used to catch fields on a bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop me from that HIV shit. Name that verse. Whose bar was that? See what you young bucks know. Stay away from Canelo, but Bud has a tough fight. Yo, Trick, I had Bud losing a close fight. What about you? What you think? And yes, he needs to stay away from Canelo. Damn, J Pitt, man. I forget. You're my age. You're from CT. You know the dilly. The what? But who's the artist? Yeah, it's Biggie. He already got it. I wonder who Tank is going to fight now that Loma quit out. I don't know. Correct, Eon. Who's a better champion at 140? Tio's the best at 140. Big. B-I-G. Your reign on the top with short-lived leprechauns as I crush so-called rappers, thugs, and dapper dons. It's that ill done data. Better call me Papa. Or Francis M.H. White. Thank you, Marco. You just proved my point. What point? We need to see Tank once more this year. Yeah, hopefully. Damn, I had 30 people in here. What happened? Am I rapping, I guess? Apologize. I won't rap anymore. 140 is food right now. True that, God. True that. What up, Lil Young Chris? 140 is dope. You got Tio. You should be Tank. Should be Shakur. But then Dev and all those other guys moved out of it. Fighters now fight once a year. That's been happening though. I got more Glocks and texts than you. I make it hot. N-words can't stand next to you. You better bust me 3 times in the head or sucker's dead. I thought so. Fuck the world. Don't ask me for shit. Come on now. Come on now. Meth and Big. You want me to say the actual word? And what am I supposed to say? Damn. You know what I'm saying? That's the censored version. Yeah, I love Big and Meth. Yeah, like apparently, right? People say ninja in place, but like I don't think white people can say ninja in that context because I feel like that's. Am I wrong? You guys tell me. If I'm using ninja in place of like an N word in that context, is that still kind of racist for me to say it? Like I don't think I could even say ninja in that context because I wouldn't. I feel like it would be weird. But that's just me. What up, Nick? Peace, project. Peace, peace, peace. Love, peace, and hair grease. Word life. All right, what else we got, people? I'm about to bounce out of this bitch in a little bit. People can say whatever they want. It's 2024. Fuck that. Fuck. They ain't canceling me. I'm trying to build a career here and saying whatever I want. Plus, shit offends certain people, so why do that? What are some cherry pick fights gone wrong? Shit. There's a lot. A lot. Old fighters should be moving once a year. Young fighters should be fighters like once. Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If that's my barometer, I definitely don't want to do that. Haney versus Ryan's a cherry pick gone wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. No, Wilder versus Fury was not cherry pick. Those are the two of the best right there. What's up, Ma Egypt? ¿Qué pasó? Depending on who you around, I personally don't find it offensive. I'd avoid unless it's already part of the way you speak in general. Yeah, I mean, shit. I feel you. What's going on, people? Hit me with some some closing thoughts before I gotta bounce out this bitch. Because I am tired. Got to be up early tomorrow too. No, I don't think I'm gonna do trivia tonight, Alberto. I'm too fucking worn out. I was up late last night watching this 20-hour fucking fight. 20-hour marathon. All good fights, but I'm pissed. I missed the big baby, the Jared Anderson fight. I missed it live. Kevin Kelly versus Ben Tacky. I got it. I'll be honest. I do not. I know who Ben Tacky is. I've heard his name, but I don't know what he looks like, and I don't know who he fought. I didn't even know he was a featherweight, so I can't answer that one. But Kevin Kelly's one of the greatest featherweights ever. So besides Prince Nassim, not many people. And I'm not so sure a prime, like if Kevin Kelly fought Prince when he was 27, 28, I don't know if Prince could have beat that version of Kevin. Do you think your car, Stevens, will ever fight Tank? No, I don't. I do not. LA always throws the best boxing events. Our city is unmatched. Okay. Next for Buddy. Should rematch, homeboy. Stop effing around. That's what he should do. Can he get all 54-pound belts? Yeah. Prince. Come on now. Boogeyman? Nah, you're not a boogeyman. They should have only stuck with Eminem's hits for that. I know he did some like new shit, right? At first, I was on the boxing board, so I wasn't really paying attention. Not a soul knew any of his new songs. Yeah, and they weren't that good, were they? I wasn't really into them. That's not true. Vegas throws the best fights. I hate Vegas. Dislike Vegas. HBO throws the greatest boxing matches of all time. Nah, man. Some of Don King's matches. Tuesday Night Fights was on USA Network in the 80s and 90s. They threw some great fights too. This dispute from Nebraska or something. Yeah. You're on boxing, the boxing voice. Yeah, I'm on there a lot. Dwayne Dennis. You got Dwayne. You know you got two first names, Dwayne and Dennis. Two first names. So, what else we got, people? Talk to me. Nothing? All right. Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to bounce out of here anyway. I'm exhausted. Appreciate you guys. Hit the thumbs up, the like on the way out, and I will catch you guys tomorrow night. Peace.